So this is a yoga flow for digestion. I used to, in my teenage years in particular, suffer really badly from IBS and a painful bloating in my tummy. And this is my go-to flow now when my tummy's feeling like it needs a bit of TLC. Move slowly, move mindfully. Maybe these poses will help. If they make them feel worse, then ease off and try the next one. Always do listen to your body. We don't need anything. You don't need any props for this class. You could grab some pillows for the end if you want a longer kind of restoration pose at the end. And when you're ready, you're going to come down onto your back to lie on the mat. And the first thing you're going to do is give your knees a great big squeeze. Now again, just being mindful in case your tummy's feeling a bit tender. Ease into it and then gently rocking from side to side. So the focus of this class is very, very much on the breath, and particularly the exhale. And what we want to do is tap into that parasympathetic nervous system, our rest and digest. Because actually when our body is in fight and flight, when our sympathetic nervous system is taking over, our body goes into alert. Like think about caveman days. When you see a bear, you'd get, your stress response would kick in, cortisol would kick in, your digestive system stops working, your blood thickens just in case the bear gets you. All this stuff happens. And funnily enough, the world has moved on so much more since caveman times, but our body hasn't. So one of the benefits of yoga is we can tap into this parasympathetic nervous system and bring our body back into a rest state where our digestive system can work. So slowly stop rocking now, and you're going to extend the left leg forward and just hug that right knee in. And again, hug it in towards your right shoulder, so bypassing your ribs. Taking a few really deep and nourishing breaths here. And maybe seeing where you can let go. Slowly, before moving to the other side, we're going to come into a half happy baby. So take hold of the outer edge of the foot, or maybe take hold of the thumb, the big toe, the peace fingers and thumbs even, and have a little sway from side to side. And really do checking, because maybe this hurts, maybe this doesn't feel good for you. And if it doesn't, then move on to something that does. Nourish your body, give it what it's asking for. And then before moving on to the other side again, we're going to take this right knee over to the left-hand side, cactus the right arm and gaze over that right shoulder, coming into a little supine twist. Ground down through the shoulder blades, and don't worry if your right knee doesn't reach the floor. As you inhale, come up through center, extend that right leg straight and hug your left knee in. Again, taking it over towards the shoulder rather than straight ahead. Just bypassing those ribs. And again, soften, let go, surrender. Use your breath as an anchor to this present moment. And then slowly, mindfully make your way into that half happy baby. And again, maybe taking a little sway from side to side. And slowly releasing the leg. And taking your knee over to the right-hand side and your gaze over to the left. And remember, guys, if you have persistent problems with your digestive system, with your tummy, please go and speak to a health professional. Not that it's something to worry about, but it could just be something that you're intolerant to in your body. But it's just worth speaking to someone who knows what they're talking about and getting it checked out. Slowly bring yourself back through center. Let's roll it onto one side and gently bring yourself up to a seated position. So, you're either going to bring your left foot by your right hip and step your right foot over the top. If that feels too much, you can straighten this left leg and step the leg over the top. Whichever one feels right for you. Reach the right fingertips behind you, and we're going to hug the knee in. So classically, with Matsyendrasana, I think I've got the right name there, you would have that anchor, but let's just make it a little bit softer. So we're hugging the knee in, having a little bit more space, and then gently finding that twist, gazing over the right shoulder. Use your rotational muscles, so it's not just you that's pulling you into it. You can feel a little bit of muscular engagement too. Each inhale, find more space through the spine, lift through the crown of the head, and each exhale, twist you that tiny bit more. Staying here for one more deep breath. Then you're going to take hold of this right leg with the right arm now and reach the left arm back behind you, either reaching it straight back or bringing the fingers to the floor, opening the twist. Again, lifting through the crown of the head, finding that space in the spine. Slowly coming back through center. Before we switch to the other side, gently cross the legs, bring the fingertips behind you, squeeze the shoulder blades together and lift the heart. Stretching through the abdominals, creating space in the body. You can let the head go if that feels good, or like me, keep the gaze looking up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And gently release. Bring the left hand, the right foot by the left hip. Completely going wrong there. Or remember, you can straighten this right leg straight out in front. Give that right knee a hug, left knee a hug. Wow. Losing my left and right. I'm feeling relaxed, that's why. Left fingertips come behind you. Right hand grabs that knee, lift through the crown of the head, and gently find that rotation. Gentle hug in, navel to spine. And if you've lost your breath, come back to it now and see, can you slow it down even more? One more breath. And then as you exhale, take the knee with your left hand, either right fingers reach back or come behind you. Open the twist, lift through the crown of the head and find that little bit of rotation. Three, 2, and 1. Coming back to center. Planting both feet and gently bringing yourself down back onto your back. And ending with a full happy baby now, and then a little twist. So taking the outer edge of the feet, all of the big toe, and doing that kind of little, imagine like you're doing a squat on the ceiling. Lengthening through the lower back. And again, you can even have a little sway from side to side if that feels good. Closing the eyes and coming back to the breath. Last breath. Then you want to hug your knees in towards you and gently roll them over to the left side as your gaze comes over to the right, ending with a nice supine twist. Inhaling space into the belly, into the chest. Exhale, releasing down, letting go. Inhale through center and exhale. Take it over to the other side. Where are you holding on to that you can let go of? Slowly bringing yourself back to center. Coming into our final pose, Supta Baddha Konasana. So if you have pillows or blocks, you can place them underneath your thighs for support, bringing the soles of the feet together, lengthening through the back of the neck. And you can even bring your hands onto your tummy and give it a little bit of a massage in a clockwise direction. If that feels good. If that doesn't feel good, then you can just place one hand on the belly, one hand on the heart. Now guys, stay here for as long as you have, for as long as you need. And I can't wait to see you again tomorrow.